Good morning, friends, and welcome to Christ Bearer Ministries. My name is Christopher Holder, and yes, it is morning somewhere in the world, so no matter what time of day you are watching this, right now I'm still waking up. Ooh, and even though I'm not quite awake, I am pretty stoked because today I have a ministry update to share with all of you, kind of a status of where things are so far in 2025. It's wrapping up the first quarter of 2025. At the time I'm filming this, it is mid-March, and we've just got a ton of stuff going on. It's been a crazy year. It really has. So far, in every area of life, personal life, all areas of ministry, it's been busy. It's been fun. Kind of ready for some downtime. Looking forward to Christmas already. I know that's a little premature, but I do want to share some exciting things with you that have been going on and are going on, and even some cool plans that we're starting to talk about. But so far, we have released a lot of content actually starting January 1st, kind of the ministry kickoff, and we just wrapped up our first teaching series of the new year called The Four Most Dangerous Prayers. I hope you'll check it out. I'll put links in the description. I think it's going to help. I think it's going to bless you. I think it's going to be really good. So I hope you enjoy that. And then coming up, we are about to release a new church words video, those fun, quirky kind of just definition videos for those of you that want to learn to speak Christian. We've got a special ministry trip video coming up, and then we've got new men's ministry content, and just a ton more planned for this coming quarter. Beginning, I believe, in about 2 weeks, we'll have our next content release. So I hope you're excited about that like I am. But the main thing that I wanted to share with you today is to share with you some plans that we're working on for not one but two future trips. So the first trip you may have already heard me mention. We are planning a closed trip to the Dominican Republic. That will be my wife Vicky and I. The reason for that being a closed trip, this is a trip that is fully sponsored by Compassion International in terms of all of the travel is covered. It is one of the benefits of being a part of the ministry that every 5 years you're eligible to spend time in the field for several days at one of the program facilities. And so we are planning to go to the Dominican Republic. Unfortunately, COVID just wrecked everything with travel, as you already know. And so the ministry's been trying to get caught up so that they can restart those trips. And so we don't really have an ETA on when that's going to happen. I am hoping to get some really good news here in the next couple, 2 or 3 months. Believe they're going to start back up sometime around July, but then of course there's a lot of catch up. Anyway, the point that I'm getting to is that for that trip, even though all of our travel will be covered, you have an opportunity to partner with us just like you did in Honduras. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll post a link to that in the description as well. But on our Honduras trip that we took early last year, we were able to visit a couple of the frontline church partners or partnership facilities with Compassion International. We were able to provide goodies for the kids, and that's what we would love to see you partner with us on, making the lives of those kids just that much better, demonstrating the love of Jesus to them by bringing them gifts. So that's kind of the summary of the first trip. Again, don't know when it's going to happen, but hoping to get some good information on that very soon. Now the second trip, and I am super excited to tell you about this one because this is a new thing. This is the first time I've been mentioning it. I've been having some conversations with some very dear brothers of mine about it, and we are just in the beginning of planning phase 1 for a trip to both Guatemala and then back to Honduras. Super excited about this. So I've got a couple of notes here, and I will share with you what we've got so far today. Where this is, first of all, this will be the first official ministry trip of Christ Bearer Ministries. This is going to be fully Christ Bearer Ministries opportunity and trip. where we will be going through some training together. There's, of course, an application process because it is an open trip. Right now, we've got, I think, between 3 and 5-ish people that are interested in going, and so we're looking into planning and preparing and spending some time together to get ready for this trip so that it is make the most of the ministry opportunities that we have. Now, so we're probably going to be starting in Guatemala. We're looking at, I don't know yet, but probably 3 or 4 days there, a day of travel, and then 3 or 4 days in Honduras where we've been once before. And basically, the plan this time is going to be a little bit different than our Honduras trip from before. Our plans are to share the love of Jesus in the streets, in the parks, in the malls, pretty much wherever we can. So we'll be doing that street evangelism and ministering to people that we meet, loving on people and sharing the love of Jesus there. And then we're also hoping to partner with Compassion International so that we can visit at least one of the facilities in each of those 2 countries. But this time, what we're hoping to do will be a little different. We're hoping to actually, in addition to sharing the love of Jesus by bringing gifts and the practical aspect of that, we're also hoping to have opportunity to do some Bible teaching and some actual ministry, children's church type format ministry. There is even rumor that Coco the dodo bird, my old partner from when I was a children's pastor, may be willing to come out of retirement for this trip. So that's pretty exciting. He's gotten a little older, but rumor has it he's still just as spry as he always was. And for those of you that don't know who Coco the dodo bird is, he's a puppet. So we are hoping to some sort of Bible teaching about the life of Jesus, possibly throw in a little King David there as part of ministering to these kids. So you may have a few questions, and in fact, I hope you do. And I hope the first question you have is, how can I help? And this is sort of our kickoff as we're starting to plan these trips. This is our first official fundraising opportunity, if you will. And so I am encouraging you that to go to our website, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a moment, and decide to partner with us. We need supplies. We need travel for specifically the Guatemala-Honduras trip. And we're going to be taking things such as New Testaments and children's Bibles in Spanish. Those can be kind of expensive to take with, so we may look for opportunities to purchase those in country. But we also want to take for the kids school supplies, such as the string bags like we took to Honduras, with pads and pencils and sharpeners and erasers and little things like that that'll benefit them in school, as well as hygienic items such as the toothpastes and toothbrushes that we took with us, so generously sponsored by one of you as well, to Honduras. And so in addition to other goodies, the dum-dum suckers and things like that. So we need your help. That's the bottom line. And your second question is going to tie into that. And I'll show you how to partner on the website. I'm actually going to walk you through it here in just a minute. But your second question, which might be, when are the trips? And so, like I mentioned, the trip to the Dominican Republic that Vicki and I are going to be taking, we are waiting to hear the good news. And I'm guessing I'll know something more within the next 3 months at most. I'm kind of thinking it's going to wind up being late next calendar year. The trip to Honduras, though, is honest, and Guatemala is honestly, it's 100% dependent on you. Once we kind of get a feel for how funding is going and how the fundraising is going, then we'll be able to start working towards the timeline in terms of making the actual travel arrangements and things like that. But again, fully dependent on you. And so with that, though, we are already working towards, planning the activities, figuring out the logistics, what we can do, where we can do it, when we can do it, and those kinds of things. there could even be like, seasonal timing things due to weather or whatever that we've got to consider. But I think, kind of right now, the hope is spring of next calendar year. And hopefully that will give us plenty of time to fundraise. And it should definitely give us plenty of time to map out the ministry plan. So please, again, I'm going to show you here in just 1 second how you can partner with us through our website. But if you would, please consider that, because, honestly, whether it's $5, $500, $5 million, every little bit counts. Every little bit will help us get to the goal to be able to take this trip and minister to people and share the love of Jesus in Guatemala, Honduras, and the Dominican Republic for these trips. So please carefully and prayerfully consider partnering with us on those. And some people like me, when you give to an organization or to a ministry, you kind of want something back. So what I'll tend to do is, like, say it's a worship band, I'll buy their CD or whatever. So if that makes you feel better about things, you can, in fact, buy my book online on Amazon, and it's available in both paperback and Kindle formats. Honestly, I don't make much off of it, and I do put 10% of the profits back into this ministry as part of my giving. But it's a book. You could buy 100 copies, give them away. It'll add up if that's your thing. So consider that as well. And without further delay, here's how you can partner with us directly on our website. Partnering with Christ Bearer Ministries is super, super easy. First of all, just open up your favorite browser. I use Google Chrome, and go to christbearer.org. If you can't see that because it's a little too small, it's ChristBearer.org. And that's going to take you to our homepage, where you will see the smiling faces of some of the childrens that we ministered to in our last trip to Honduras. And then even some of us old guys are smattered within that picture. And so from here, you are, of course, welcome to scroll up and down and check out our website. But if you're looking to partner with us, simply click on the Partner with Us drop down in the upper right side of the screen, and then click on Partner with Us again. And what that's going to do is it's going to take you to a video where I talk about some of these things, but also it's going to give you all the ways that you can partner with us. Number one being pray for us. That is the most important thing that anyone can do for this ministry, and we certainly appreciate your prayers. If you're wanting to partner with us financially, that's number two on the list, and you'll see that there is a donate button right here where you can click it and you can go donate with debit, credit card, or PayPal online. This is a PayPal donation thing that we've set up. And so from here, you can select how you want to donate, whether it's PayPal, debit, or credit card. You can donate any amount, I believe, as little as $1. And you can make it a regular monthly recurring donation, which is also great and helps us to budget. This is how you do it. It's pretty straightforward and simple, and we so appreciate your donations. Thank you.